Good morning, good morning. How is everybody? How has your week been? Let me send you some heart emojis and some medals because you're all number one. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello to Rose Quartz, Little Faye, Gaze Insights, hello, Marianne, hey, hi Kaz, hi everybody. How have your weeks been? Hello from Los Angeles, hello, hello. I'm in Brisbane in Australia. Oof. Okay, let's see, general reading, leadership. What areas in your life do you need to show some leadership? Now, I want to thank you to our new members, FL Peach, Moji M, Zolaya. Welcome to the new members. That's fantastic. Can someone let me know if you can hear me? Tells me that the activity is good, the stream is good. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Bethy, you can hear me. Thank you. Have you had a good week? Look at this beautiful gem that I got from, it's a friend of mine who's a spiritual artist. It's I can't remember what she said it was, but it is so beautiful. It's in the shape of a heart, and these white parts, imperfections, just remind me of angel wings. It's so beautiful. Anyway, just doing a general reading for all of us to start. We need to show leadership. And remember the truth. The truth is that the divine is in you. And the truth is you're never alone. And the truth is you are bigger than one thing, one person. Earth and ground. Yeah, it's important to be connected with the heavenly planes, but it's also important to be grounded. Wow. Opportunity and change. Wow, that's beautiful. There's opportunity for us to change, but we need to take the step. And look at that angel. She's putting the offering down. She's offering a helping hand, but we need to take that hand. Wow, and look at her beautiful wings, like rainbow colored. And I love this guy. Look at the energy coming from source, the divine, and going right into the ground. Oof, pretty cards. Anyway, yes. Gaze, today a kite, eagle version, perched on my balcony. Oof, interesting. Let me start at the top of the messages and I will answer in the order that they are asked, unless somebody does a super chat. Then I will do theirs first. First question from Rose Quartz. Good morning, Rose Quartz. Message for my question for my beloved Tom, aka Major Tom. I know he sent a colony of feral cats to me. I love these cats. They're adorable. Question: will all of these precious animals survive our upcoming winter? Growth. It's the first card. And look what's in there. It's a puma. Very close relative of lions. And it resembles your cats. So that's just confirming, yes, I sent you the cats. Absolutely, you're on the right track. Patience. I'm getting from that card almost, you might not You might be patient even though you don't know the answer. Freedom. And that to me is freedom from worry. Don't worry, because there's what will be. And that's his love for you, transcending time and space. Accept. Accept that you don't know. Freedom. Freedom. Look at that. Freedom and freedom. Don't worry. Don't worry about it, my love. Don't worry about it. You do your best, and whatever the outcome is, you know you've done your best. Wow. And look at that. Ask and receive. This is about asking for help. Not asking for answers, but asking for help. So keep talking to him. Keep asking him for help. Ask the divine, your angels, for help, and it will come. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Major Tom not giving us a yes or a no answer there in his enigmatic way. And he's basically, you need to just trust yourself to do your best. Okay. What's up? Little Faye would love to hear from Malcolm. Okay. Little Faye. Let's see. Malcolm for Little Faye. Thank you all for being here. And thank you for always watching my other videos. I just did one, a auto writing with Prince Philip. And he is feisty. Malcolm. Planning. I don't know if you're planning something or you need to plan something. Transcending. His love for you transcends earthly bounds. Patience. I think this is about having patience with yourself. Oh, I better take the brace off because it's restricting my movements. Malcolm. Be graceful in movement and action. So this is about being a little bit more active and getting out into nature. Bask in joy and light. Again, it's about creating a higher vibration of energy. And that can be literally bask in the light. Get out into the sunshine if you can. If you can't where you are, even if you watch videos about sunlight, it will help you. Composure, and that's very much like patience. Be balanced. Don't let yourself be upset about things. And that might come back to the planning card. Wow. There you go, Little Faye from Malcolm. And my guides are telling me that I need to stop with these big cards because they're killing my wrist. So I need to switch over to some smaller cards which don't hurt as much. Okay, which ones? Okay. Righty-ho. And the thing is, you know, when you get messages, spiritual messages, sometimes we don't, I'm not saying we don't get the right message, or sometimes they will correct us as we move along. So when I was preparing and praying before the session, I really felt that these big cards that I got out were the cards that I needed to read with. So I got them out. But now, because I'm in tune with my intuition and my guides, I realized that that was not the best solution. So you need to be flexible. It's like having a GPS, basically. Sometimes there's roadworks, or sometimes there's a blockage, or sometimes you've taken a wrong path, and it doesn't matter because your guides will reroute you and redirect you. And you just need to listen to that. And I know if I hadn't swapped out the cards for the smaller ones, I would have been in serious trouble with my pain in my wrist. So just a little life lesson there. Hello, everybody. Marianne, Dad, please. Okay, let's see what Dad has to say. Marianne. Death, that's not real death. That's an ending of one thing and the beginning of another. And so before you take on something new, you need to let go of something old. So, for example, in my house is very messy. I'm trying to declutter and clean it up. before I can clean it up, I need to let go of the mindset of needing to retain things just in case I need them. Yeah. Flight. It's all about movement. Moving. Spring. This is all very positive cards. It's about growth, movement, moving to the next level. What else, Dad? What else? Release control. Oh, interesting. Release control. Don't try and control every situation. Just keep moving in the direction that you believe is the right direction, and your course will be corrected if necessary. Soulmate. Don't know what the soulmate card is about. That's a personal message to you. Divine guidance. Divine guidance is always there when you ask for it. And so if you're not sure if you're on the right path, you can always ask your dad, you can ask your guides, your angels, whichever way spirit best resonates with you. So it could be spirit animals, it could be guides, it could be angels, it could be your ancestors. Just ask for guidance and trust your instincts. And I'm going to do a series on how we hear from our guides, and with that, transform and unveil your gifts. Dad's just really encouraging you. That flight is to take a step and do something that you might be cautious about doing. Don't worry about what other people think. You know what's right for you. Alrighty. Whoa. Welcome to all the new people. Really appreciate you all. Ask your question in the chat. Give us much information as you can. Names and ages at death if they passed away, and date or the year of passing is also helpful. Okay. Gaze insights today. A kite, eagle version, perched on my window. Any message it had. Now, look at that. Sometimes the readings, the energy of the next reading will come into the last one. And so I'll take this card for you as well, Gaze. Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Look, there's that eagle. Transform and unveil your gifts. Don't worry if people around you doubt you. And how will you know what your gifts are? It's something that you enjoy doing, something that you're good at doing. It might be something that you have to really work at, but it's something that makes you feel fulfilled. Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. And again, there's a bird there. Flying. Be free. Don't worry. Follow your own path. Follow the path that you want to follow. Follow the path that you know in your heart is right for you. And look at that. Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. That's just what I was saying to you. Your inner knowing. That it's about trusting yourself. Yes, ask for guidance, and then trust that you know the answer and move confidently in that direction. And if you go off the path, your ancestors will guide you. Look at that. Protected by the angels. You are cherished by the angels. They want you to know you're so very loved. You're part of something bigger than yourself. You're part of the tapestry of the universe. Interesting. Thank you for asking, Gaze. Cynthia, you would like to know who your guides are, please. Ooh, that's probably requires a much deeper reading than what I can give you in this free reading. If you want a full reading on that, just book into one of my paid readings and click on my channel name, and then your the one that says there's buy me a coffee. You can buy a paid reading there, but we'll get some kind of an answer here. So. Balance. What's the balance all about? Okay, that's not the right set of cards. I can tell you who your animal guide is. What did I do with those cards? I've moved them. dear. Let me see. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just getting my other cards. I'm not seeing them right at the moment. Okay. Alright, the animal guide cards are not coming to light, so I will have to use different ones. Let me use these ones. Okay, so your guides can appear as, or can help you in many different ways, and you can connect with your guides in different ways. So I connect with spirit animals, spirit guides, and angels. And I have a collective of guides, and this is a message for all of you. If you want to ask your guides for help, how I do it, and you can do it any way you want, but this is just how I do it. I have, when I ask my guides for help, I always ask for the guides that have the best and highest answer in that moment for me and for everyone, basically the universe, because I want answers that are going to help the universe. And so I asked my guides in meditation, what is your name? And the name that, just the first name that popped into my head was Celeste, which was an interesting name because it's not a name that I usually you know, that it's not a name that's common in my universe. So when I say Celeste, please help me, I'm asking my guides, whatever form they might be in, whether it's spirit, whether it's God, whether it's angels, whether it's guides, whether it's animal guides, whoever's got the best and highest answer for me and for the universe and for everybody at that time. So that's kind of my shorthand way of saying it. So you might want to also, when you meditate, just say, let me know, guides, what your name is. Lady, enjoy the growth and reap the rewards. So your main guide is a female, and look at that, you've also got a very strong guardian angel that always looks after you. You are not alone. So I don't know who that lady is. She might be an ancestor, she might be a spirit guide. People, deceased people, can be spirit guides as well. And look at that, you've got a spirit guide who is a warrior, fearless. He helps you stand strong. That's Maori symbolism on there, the Maori tattoo. And then a star ancestor. So there's 4 that I'm seeing so far. There's a lady who helps you and encourages you and gives you courage. There's the guardian angel. There's a warrior guardian or guide. And then the ancestor, the star ancestor, that helps you follow your dreams. Ooh, and look at that. And a sky father. Trust in the unknown. Wow. And the thing is, we don't need to know who all our guides are. They know us, and they don't. Some guides come in and out depending on your needs of the moment, and then some guides stay with us permanently. I hope that helps, Cynthia. I hope that helps. And if I do a reading that resonates with you, please let me know in the comments, because it really does help me. Help me know that I'm tuning in to the energy. Okay. Righty. Ingrid Vessels. Good morning from South Africa. Would love to hear from my mom, please. Hello, Ingrid. I was born in South Africa and I grew up in South Africa. I grew up in Natal, in a little town called Cato Ridge between Pietermaritzburg and Durban. Thank you for being here, Ingrid. Let's see. Message from Ingrid's mum. Message from Ingrid's mum. There's a feminine energy, seer, see beyond the current moment. And there's a card that was stuck to at the back. Sage. Be devoted and committed. So this is about trusting yourself, trusting your instinct. Commit to a path of action. And look at that. Medicine mother. That's your mother. Looking after you. Healing you. Looking after you. Opening doors for you. But it also says, honor your inner knowing. Your mother talks to you through your instinct. When you know or you think you know an answer or you just get an inspiration about something, that is your mother. And look at that. This is your mother again, Earth Mother. She wants you to know this message. Feel loved and comforted. Wow, Ingrid, your mother is so clever. Feel loved and comforted. And if you look at the imagery on that card, there's the mother with the pregnant belly, but that looks like the earth. And so this is her looking at you on earth. And look at that smile. She's so proud of you. You are her legacy, and she couldn't be more proud of you. Wow, that is really beautiful. Thank you for being here, Ingrid. And I hope that you get some help from that, some comfort. Future girl, good morning, good morning. Could you tell me anything about my Uncle Martin? He passed 3 years ago in tragic circumstances. Let's have a look. Uncle Martin. Uncle Martin. Everything is smooth sailing. This card is about focusing on his life and not his death. And look at that view from above. These are both rising above it kind of cards. Get the big picture. The big picture is that he lived a good life. And despite the tragic circumstances of his death, he doesn't want you to be stuck in worrying about how he died. Look at that. The universe has my back. He's in a better place. He's fine where he is. He watches over all of you. He's happy. He's content. And on a human level, it appeared to be a great tragedy, but it's all part of the circle of life. Wow. He's a man of great and incredible love. Ingrid Vessels, it's blue lace agate. Oh, thank you. Blue lace agate. It's so beautiful. I just love the little imperfections in it, and then that, oh, lace. It reminds me of angel wings. Blue lace agate. There you go. Learn something new every day. Cynthia, thank you so much. Blessings. Any word from St. Michael? Let's have a listen. St. Michael. Let's see. He wants you to know that your guardian angel is with you always, and he also guards you and watches over you. St. Michael. You are loved. You are loved beyond measure. Oh, and he's always there with divine guidance. Trust your dreams and trust the signs that you see, and he's there providing you with support in the angelic realms. Not just him, but look at all of those. Look at all of those angels. It's important to self-acceptance. It's really important to accept yourself where you are, as you are, and celebrate all of your wins, whether they're big or small. And new beginnings are in store for you. And this freedom card, that's all about setting yourself free from other people's expectations, and you move forward in the way that you know is right for you, and celebrate as you move forward. Sometimes we move through life and we, when I get the next job, I'll be happy. When I finish this task, I'll be happy. When I declutter my kitchen, I'll be happy. When I, whatever it is, when I qualify, whatever it is. No, he's saying, please enjoy the journey along the way. It's very important. The journey is sometimes more important than the destination. There you go. Alrighty. Oops. My chat has jumped. Dawn Hamlin, hello, how are you? Oh, you got a live. Any message from Mum and Dad? Let's have a look. Welcome to the live, Dawn. Let's see, Mum and Dad for Dawn. Great adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward. Don't be so cautious. You've got this. And look at that. Answering the call. The time is now. Oh, support is all around you. So if you're on the brink of doing something, or there's something that you've been meaning to do or wanting to do for ages, do it. Just do it. You don't need to plan, over-plan it, overthink it. Whatever it is, it might be something big, it might be something small. Just do it. And look at that. Enjoy the growth and reap the rewards. And they're with you always, watching over you, guarding over you. Harness mystical power. You're more powerful than you know. You have the power of love and spirit inside of you. Be devoted and committed. Whatever you're stepping out in, just step out in strength and confidence. They're with you always. They're protecting you. Move forward, even if you don't know all the answers. And sometimes we don't know the answers until we step forward. And there's a story in the Bible of Moses, and when he parts the Red Sea, he actually has to step with his feet into the water before he parts the Red Sea. So it's an illustration of he had to take the step into the water. That water was up to his ankles. Then he was able to part the Red Sea. So yeah, it's sometimes we don't know the answers until we're on the path, and sometimes we don't know the answers even when we're on the path. But have faith and be strong and just take decisive action. Wow, Dawn, what a beautiful message. Kaz, can you see if my best friend that passed in 2021 have any messages for me? Sure can, Kaz. Now remember, for others, if you're asking a question, please use the put the person's name, because that has great power and helps me to connect. But only ask your question once. If you've already asked it without putting the name and age, then that doesn't matter. Let's see. Kaz. I surrender to a power greater than me. Look at that. And look at the butterfly. That's about, I'm in a better place. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I am absolutely fine. Wow. Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. Wow. Your friend is always with you and sending you this this healing energy. And look at that. Uncovering treasure. This is about, you have a power within you that is stronger than you know. Beneath the surface lies a great bounty, it says. Wow. Learn from spiritual experiences. So your friend's death would have taught you something that helps you to be able to help other people. I'm getting. And look at that. Oh, it's coming, but there's two cards that are coming, so I'll take both of them. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. So this is about give and take. You can't always only be giving. You need to also be receiving. That's how you get abundance. And this is about movement, taking action. Be graceful in movement and action. And even if you take small steps, it can have great impact. Wow, that is beautiful. Yeah, I've never used these cards before in these readings, but they really are shining today. Okay, Kaz. Beth is true. May I ask for messages from my guides about when I will be moving to the place my heart is guiding me to return to? Okay. Timing is not something that I generally am great at reading. But, well, I'll pull the cards and we'll see what they say. Journey by moonlight. Believe in magic. So it's happening. Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Enjoy where you are while you're there, and look at that. Answering the call. The time is now. This means you need to start taking steps right now to make that move. Even if it's not physically possible right now, you need to be living as though that move is imminent. Take the steps and the door will open. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I manifest. Yep. So live as though you are already moving right now, and it will manifest much quicker. The move will manifest much quicker. Wow. There's an answer for you. The time is now. Believe in magic, even though it doesn't seem possible, or it might not seem possible. Okay. Beth is true. That's amazing. There you go. Ms. Smith. Are my siblings with my mom and dad, and are they well? Let's see. Let's see. Been drawn to this shamanic healing deck. There's this eagle. This is about being free, being safe, being free of pain, free of burdens, being well. And look at the sunlight looking down on you. It also says omens, so that would be signs and symbols that they're with you. Watch out for signs and symbols, because they're sending you signs and symbols all the time. So they are well. That answers your second question. They're sending you healing energy. I don't think I've seen that card before. Discernment. That's about that knowledge in your heart, that, what would you call it, that intuition. They send that to you. And look at that. This flowing of love from one generation to the next. So I would say from that card, definitely yes, they are with your parents. In a journey, I just keep getting that card. It's flipped out a couple of times. Sometimes if I get a card and I think it doesn't really apply to your question, I put it back in. But it's come out a couple of times. So they want you to know something about your inner journey. Although it feels like a struggle right now, go with the flow. So go downhill rather than uphill. And look at that. New beginnings. New beginnings are imminent for you. They're beautiful new beginnings are imminent for you. And look at all of these raindrops. These drops indicate the different souls. And that's not only your siblings with your parents, but with the larger family as well. Grandparents, aunties, uncles, generations that you don't even know. They're all together and they're all really happy. Look at that. Navigate by the stars. Follow your bliss. So that they're just, it's really a message of encouragement for you. They're all fine. Oh, and also, when your time comes, which is no time soon, but when eventually it is your time, they will all be there waiting for you. Wow. What a beautiful message. Thank you for asking that question, Miss Smith. Okay. TLK, does my dad have anything he wants me to know? His name is Mark. Mark, let's see. Mark for TLK. Oof. When I lean toward love, I am led. This is about know that you are loved. I choose love no matter what. This is him saying he loves you no matter what. Being separated from you physically does not mean that he's separated from you emotionally. There's just a overwhelming outpouring of a feeling of love, freedom. He's free from pain, he's free from heartache, he's free from stress, he's in a better place. Oh, and he's always watching over you, sending you blessings. Wow. And trust divine timing. And, darling daughter, think about getting some more balance in your life. Whether that's work-life balance, eating a bit more healthy, moving a little bit more. Not saying you need to go out and be crazy about things, but just have some balance. Spend some time enjoying what you enjoy, being creative in whatever way that works for you. And yeah, just have a bit of balance and really enjoy your journey of life. Wow, that is beautiful. Thank you very much for asking the question. Alaska Sea. I was just listening to your Prince Philip, and it is so good. Oh yes, after this live, all go and listen to that Prince Philip auto writing that I did. I love channeling him. I think he's probably my favorite to channel. Yeah, he's so feisty. He's so feisty. Thanks for that lovely comment. Empath eyes. What do I see for you? Great teacher. Learn from your spiritual experiences. Be free. So when we've had difficult experiences in our lives, which we all have had, what we need to do is see how that can help us help other people. So I'll just give you my example. In my family, my children have disabilities, multiple disabilities, each of them. And we've had very difficult times with them in and out of hospital, especially when they were younger. And that has now helped me to be able to help other parents who are going through something similar with their children. So your experiences, although they're difficult at the time, they do help us to be able to help other people in similar situations. So that's what the great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. View from above. Yeah, this is about getting some perspective. So when we're finding life difficult, if we can be a little bit objective and say, if you were watching this life, if you were an angel or a spirit watching this life, how would you guide that person? Sometimes we get a little bit wrapped up in the everyday nitty-gritty of our life. If we can be a little bit more objective, and I know some people say, what would you recommend to your younger self or something like that? I don't know. I find that's a little bit weird, but sometimes we do get wrapped up a bit. So, for example, I'll give you this cute example. When my son was 3 years old, we got home and there was a downpour, and we had to dash inside in this downpour, jumped out of the car, ran inside, and we got inside, and yeah, we all got wet, but he just burst into tears as we got inside, and we're like, what's wrong? And he could hardly talk, and he was crying, and he said, why is it raining on me? And of course it wasn't raining on him specifically, but to him it felt so personal. So just what in your life, and this is a lesson for all of us, what in your life is feeling very personal, especially something that's upset you or annoyed you or frustrated you or hurt you, what feels really personal but actually isn't. If we can let go of that, that sense of something is happening to me, sometimes it just gives us a chance to breathe. Peacekeeper, a harmonious resolution is possible. Ah, that's interesting. And that could be a resolution, an internal resolution, or it can be with somebody that you've had a falling out with. So, there you go. Susan Crook loves the blue stone. Yes, it is beautiful. Marianne, thank you. My absolute pleasure. Aroha, hello, hello from New Zealand. Oh, you pushed the wrong button. That's all right. Don't need a reading. Just popped in to say hello and wishing you and everyone a fantastic day. Well, that's very kind and generous of you, Aroha. I'm going to pull one angel card for you anyway. Divine guidance. You are divinely guided and divinely loved. Remember that no matter what. Okay. Suzanne Crook. Is there any messages or guidance from me? Oh, Suzanne's also from New Zealand. That's beautiful. Messages or guidance from Suzanne. Welcome to the new people. I do these readings absolutely free. I do appreciate a super chat if you can do that. That really helps me out. If not, that's absolutely fine. Watching my videos, liking them, commenting, that's the best thing you can do for me. So if you go and watch another one of my videos after this, that is the best thanks you can give me. And I do private readings. Just click on my channel name and you'll see the link there for the private readings. Narrow pathway. Ooh, Susan. It says, tread thoughtfully. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. So there's lots of blessings, but be cautious. See beyond the current situation. Wow. And let's do one of these, Susan. I'm getting you're on the right track, but just take care. Psychic development. Yeah, this is tuning into your intuition. And look at the bottom of the deck is discernment, joy. For me, when I'm on the right path, I don't feel this amazing sense of joy. What I feel is fulfillment. But for you, it might be different. So it's just taking care, be discerning, see beyond the current situation. Wow. And so that's a very interesting guidance for you. I hope that all is well in your world. Sorry, let me just... my chat jumped. Hi, Luna. Hello. Asking for Simon Luna. Date of birth 10/28/35. 4/13/84. Message from father. Okay. That's a little cryptic for me, but Spirit and the cards will know what you're talking about. Simon Luna. Message from father. Okay, let's see. Oh, another tread thoughtfully. Really interesting. Fellow travelers, look at that. Help is all around you. Watching clouds. Lie back, rest and relax. This is about looking after yourself. You are guided by the angels. The beginning of a new cycle. Yeah, this is about rest so that you can recover. And look at that. Cleansing waters. Again, looking after yourself, resting. Whoever the message is for, I'm not exactly sure who I'm reading for here, but it's about knowing that you're absolutely protected and just to take time. I won't say to cleanse, but to mentally declutter. And look at that. There's the final message. Success expands through the gates of triumph. Wow. So it's all about getting some rest, getting some, the beginning of a new cycle, having some relaxation, resting, and knowing that the spiritual support is all around. And look at that rainbow. Those on the other side are always watching over us and supporting us. Now, in my last session, somebody said, if you keep asking those that have passed away, if you keep talking to them, will you make them earthbound? Now, you know, sometimes we overthink things and we think things in our earthly manner that just don't apply to spiritual realm. No, we won't make them earthbound if we keep talking to them. They want to hear from us. But they are so vast and so amazing that they exist in the spiritual realm, and just a tiny part of them is the part that is communicating with us. So no, we're not keeping them here if we keep asking them questions. Teresa McKeeman. Teresa, do I have any messages for you, please? Absolutely. Spirit always has messages for you. Let's see. For Teresa. I choose love no matter what. Remember that you are so loved. I surrender to a power that is greater than me. That's about trusting God, Spirit, angels, love, trusting and knowing that your life has a plan that is bigger than just you. Oh, look at that. Cleansing waters, purification activities, activates vibrant life force. Sometimes the more we struggle, the more difficult it is to do something. Sometimes if we just relax, take care of ourselves, then we've got the bandwidth to live a more fulfilling life. So look after yourself is the message there, and surrender to a power greater than you. What is the power greater than you? Love. And so thank you very much for asking that question, Teresa. Amanda Humphrey, hello, how are you? Mandy from the UK, I love always how many times you comment on all of my videos during the week, Mandy. I really appreciate it. And I am going to pull you one of these cards. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. And look at that. The universe has my back. Now, with this manifestation, it doesn't mean, oh, I'm going to think that I've won the lottery and then I'm going to win the lottery. No, it's more about, if you always, I have a particular family member who is always complaining that things always go wrong for her and people don't treat her well. And guess what? Things do go wrong for her and people don't treat her well. Because she's got this attitude, not only is she expecting it, but she's very reactive to people. Even when they're nice to her, she assumes that they some ill intent on their behalf. So on the other way, my mother is always thinking the best of people. She always expects people to be beautiful and wonderful, and she can be a little naive in that respect. But you know what? She treats everybody in a beautiful way, and she expects the same, and vast majority of the time, people do treat her so beautifully because she's always, her energy is in that place of love and kindness, and that's what she gives out, that's what she gets back. So that's what that manifesting thing is about. Alrighty. That was for you, Mandy. Kaz. My friend Sue died in 2021 and Nikki passed in 2020. Oh, sorry to hear about that. Kaz. Terrible when we lose our friends. Kaz. Let's see. Divine timing. It was their time to go. Remember, our lives are not our passing. It was their time, and look at that. Did I read for you on these two last time? And I got this card. Somebody asked me about two friends who had passed, and I got this card. And this is about, it says new love. It's about love absolutely shooting down from heaven, or from the spiritual realm, onto you. They're bombarding you all the time with love. Self-acceptance, look after yourself, accept yourself, you're beautiful just as you are, and look at that. They're there with others, with angels, with ancestors, with guides, looking after you, supporting you all the time. They couldn't love you anymore. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay. Cynthia, you'd like a private reading. Go ahead and book that, Cynthia. I'd love to read for you. Lily Tigress, hello, can I get one on Kay's thoughts about me today? Unfortunately, Lily Tigress, that is not something that I read on, because I do not read on other people's energy without their permission. If somebody has passed away and they're in spirit, they always want to contact us. So I can read on them. I can read on people who are non-verbal because they always want to communicate. But I cannot read on other people's thoughts and feelings. That would be misusing and abusing my power and my gift, and I don't do that. Sorry. If you want to know somebody's thoughts and feelings, please ask them, is what I always say. Okay. Now my chat jumped, so I need to find. Oh, Cass, thank you so much for the super sticker. You're so kind and generous. It really helps my energy when there's that kind of an exchange of energy, even if it's a small one. And I know that a lot of you do go to my buy me a coffee link, and you do donate through that, and I really appreciate that as well. Susie, or Suze, Connie, 9/18/25 to 5/28/93. Okay, Connie for Suze or Susie. I am the loving energy of the universe. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Connie says, I am the loving energy of the universe. I have just got absolute goosebumps now. Wow. Wow. I don't know if I even need to pull any other cards. Wow. Goodness. That is so strong and so powerful and so amazing. I've never pulled that card before. I am the loving energy of the universe. And that's about watching over you, taking care of you, looking after your family. Look at that oracle. Wait for important information. Look at that. Follow the voice of your soul. Wow. I am the loving energy of the universe. I don't know if you all can feel it, but I've just got goosebumps right now. Joy. You are the joy of my life. Yeah, she's watching over you all. It's not just you. It's the whole family that she's watching over. Discernment. She puts discernment in your heart. That intuition that you sometimes follow, that little inner knowing. You know how sometimes you'll say to yourself, I really must fill in the blank. I really must drink more water. I really must drink more water. I really do it. Do it. Those are the words she's putting in your heart. I really must go for a walk after dinner. I really must phone that friend of mine that I haven't contacted for so long. That thought in your heart is her love that she's putting in your heart. I am the loving energy of the universe. Oof. I almost don't want to read anything else for anybody else because that is beautiful. Wow. Thanks for asking that question, Suze. Ingrid Vessel says, thank you so much. Beautiful cards depicting my mom. Happy to hear. You're from Cato Ridge. I'm from Cape Town. Oh, I love Cape Town. My husband and I went to Cape Town, and we travelled around, but we landed in Cape Town for our honeymoon. It was beautiful. I love Cape Town. We visited there quite often. Rob, hi from New York City. Does my mom have a message for me? She died in 2003. It's been so long. Oh, sorry, Rob. 2003? That's the year my dad passed. Oh, somebody just sent me a message. Oh. It's my walking app. How much did you walk today? It asks. Okay. Yep. So, Rob, my father passed the same year, 2003. It has been a long time, hasn't it? 22 years. My fearless freedom lights up the world. And look at that energy, And I'm getting from that, it might be a long time for you, Rob, but it's not a long time for me. And the fearless energy, that's your fearless freedom, your fearless energy lights up the world. But your mom is with you always. And look at that. She wants you to know obstacles are detours in the right direction. And this just reminds me of my dad. And he must be here because when we were younger, the biggest arguments my parents had was if we were going somewhere new, and he made my mum read the map, and my mum was terrible at reading the map, and then we would always get lost, and there would be drama, and then we would laugh, and we would say, if mum took us on the wrong route, we'd say, oh, we've got on the scenic route. So my dad is conspiring with your mum in heaven to say it's the scenic route. If you if you come across obstacles, it's the scenic route. Oh, look at that. Peacekeeper, a harmonious resolution is possible. This is about being harmonious within yourself. Yeah, things that you regret, you wish you had done better, whatever it is, find the peace and the harmony within yourself, and that will reflect in your outer life. And look at that, Skyfather. Trust in the unknown. So this is really a message of comfort. You're moving in the right direction. Things are moving as they should, and she's very, very proud of you. Well, okay. Hilary Ware, good evening from the UK. Hello, hello. Yeah, my wrist is backwards and forwards, Hilary. It feels better and then it doesn't. It feels better than it doesn't. Do I have a message from your bestie who died very suddenly in 2014? No chance to say goodbye. Her name is Chris, and I still miss her. Chris for Hilary. I choose love no matter what. She knows how much you love her, and she wants you to know that she just loves you as much as ever. With that, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. And look, this is you and her. And she wants you to have peace in your heart over her passing. And she wants you to trust and have faith that it doesn't matter that you didn't say goodbye, because she knows how much you love her, and the feeling is mutual. And the two of you are this, I'm getting just like two peas in a pod. She knows your heart. She knows your mind. She knows you would have said goodbye if you could have. And please don't let that disturb your peace. Have faith. Trust her. Trust her that she knows you well enough as to all the things you would have said if you had had a chance to say goodbye. And you know what? You can still say goodbye because she's only a heartbeat away. She's with you always. And so you can talk to her. Maybe get a little bit of ambience going. Put on some music that the two of you used to listen to together. Light a candle. Maybe something to do with water. You can do it when you're in the bath. You can do it out at the ocean, at a river, and talk to her. Chris, thank you for being here. I just want to let you know, if I'd had a chance to say these things, this is what I would have said to you. And what she wants to say to you is, nothing can ever separate the love that the two of you share. It's a very special bond. And although it seems like forever ago, one day the two of you will be reunited in the spirit realm. And that's no time soon, but have faith that you will see her again. So lean on the faith, trust her, trust the love the two of you shared, so that you can have peace over how she passed, and really just remember her with that love and affection that she deserves. And so this is about the choosing love. So instead of choosing regret over how you were not able to say goodbye, choose to remember the love the two of you still share. And if you need to say that goodbye, that's fine. Other thing you could do is write her a letter. She's with you always. She knows your heart. Wow, Hillary, what a beautiful, beautiful message. Kaz, thank you so much. My pleasure. Rita, you come too late to the party. What a pity. No, you're not too late. You can still ask a question, Rita. Ms. Smith, thank you. I hope you are well and happy. I enjoy your readings. It does help. Oh, thank you, Ms. Smith. Actually, I've been having a bit of a difficult time recently. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I've been having this terrible, terrible brain fog and achy joints and just, yeah, not able to focus, been quite confused, been uncertain, being anxious. And anyway, I spoke with my doctor on Friday, finally. I've been struggling, so I've been trying to do all the right things, you know, declutter, take time for myself, all the things everybody tells you to do, and it's just not been helping. And yesterday I had a particularly bad day. So I spoke to the doctor and he said, at your age, you might need hormone replacement therapy. Now, I've always been very resistant to the idea of hormone replacement therapy, but he said that it's changed the way that we do it these days. It's not as a shock to your system, and they can make it actually really refined, and he thinks it will really help me. So I'm 55, so I'm not ancient. And yeah, the last couple of years I've been struggling, but the last couple of months have been particularly bad, and Friday was terrible. Very moody, emotional, and yeah, I ended up bursting into tears in my doctor's appointment. And he's like, yeah, okay, we're going to test your hormone levels. See if we can get you some help. So there you go. Ms. Smith, that's how I'm feeling. TLK, thank you. That's my absolute pleasure. Beth is true. Thank you again. My absolute pleasure. Suze, amazing reading. Oh, thank you very much for the super chat, Suze. That's very kind of you. Thank you for the amazing reading. Well, I really appreciate you being here, because without you and your questions, I wouldn't be able to do the reading. And that's one of the things that I love to do, is just to help people connect with their loved ones on the other side. So, where was I? Thank you again, Kaz, for your super chat. That's the part of the chat that I've got to, if anybody's wondering. French Connection Mama, random reading, please. Random. Oh, I love a random reading. Let's see. Let's see. Random reading. I love the random reading. Let's see. Intention. Live your life with intention. Be deliberate. This is something that I've been embracing more and more recently, is not just the intention, but set the intention and then take the action. So for ages I've wanted to do more exercise, eat more healthy. So now I actually have a plan and an intention for my exercise. I walk in the mornings. I'm still rather shocked. I walk to the bus stop, which is 4 kilometers away. It's a real push for me. But I wanted to find some time in the day where I could do exercise, and that's the only time and type of exercise that really neatly slots into my my day. So it's about setting the intention and then also following through. And look at that, my vibes speak louder than my words. Yep, again, it's about intention. Ooh, French Connection, Mama. Oneness is my true nature. Wow. Just remember how much you are connected with everybody. And isn't that interesting? Connection is in your name. Oneness is my nature. There you go. Set your course, have a little plan, and take some action, which we could all be wise to follow that advice. Emain, is there someone who loves me and watches me and I do not know him? Okay, Emain, you need to please let me know. Are you talking about somebody in the spiritual realm or somebody in the physical realm? Because if you're asking about the physical realm, I don't read on other people's intentions in the physical realm. If you're talking about spiritual, just clarify below. Thank you. Seer, hope your wrist is healing. Yeah, it's backwards and forwards, Seer. Good on some days, bad on other days. I started off today with my wrist brace on, but it was too restrictive, so. Laurie Miller, hello, hello. I would love to know whether I should stay or move out to the country. Thank you. Okay, Laurie Miller, let's see what the cards have to say about that. When I'm in alignment with love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. So I'm getting wherever you find peace is the place to be. And I'm getting almost that you know the answer already. The answer is within you. Study. Study. That's about looking up, seeing where in the country you would go, how you would get there, where you would stay. So this is about thinking about it as a more of a concrete plan. Not just move to the country, because, you know, my husband and I, we have this, when the kids are out of the house and we're retired and we don't have other obligations, we'll move to the ocean, but we don't have a plan. We don't know where, which ocean. So it's about looking to see if it's feasible. Set your intention if that's what you want. If you want to move to the country, set that as your intention, and then trust the universe to bring the answers. And the overall question, blessings are showering your life. So I'm just getting very strongly here that you already know the answer, but your move to the country is kind of a little vague. Maybe that's just the way you asked the question, but you need to research it. See if it actually is possible. And if you decide not to go, then make sure that you're content and happy where you are. But remember, when I'm in alignment with love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. So follow whatever brings you peace, whatever decision brings you peace. You've got free will. And that's it. Repat. What does Esau's mom who passed want me to know? Thank you. Esau's mom. Oh. Order. Oh, there we go. I am the loving energy of the universe. Wow, this card's come out quite twice today. Esau's mom wants you to know that she is the loving energy of the universe. And she wants you to know that happiness is your birthright. You deserve to be happy. Wow. You deserve to be happy. So if you're doing something to self-sabotage, you deserve to be happy. And she wants you to be happy. Stand your ground. If there's something that you want to be doing, or you should be doing, or you feel called to do, stand your ground. You know what's within you. Cool. Look at that. Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. Don't let people dissuade you from what you know the path is that you want to follow. Wow. And don't talk yourself out of things as well. That's interesting with my walking every day. I can so easily talk myself out of it. If I allow myself to think about walking, I will not do it. So I just get up, get dressed, clean my teeth, and I'm on the road walking before my brain has time to wake up. And so my body just kind of takes over takes over and just does everything. And then we're already on the road and walking. And then suddenly my brain goes, what the hell are you doing? And my body goes, we're walking. So, yeah, sometimes we can talk ourselves out of things. If I allowed myself to think about the fact that I'm going to be walking to the bus stop, I would absolutely not let myself do it. I would go, no, there's 1,000 reasons why I can't be doing this walk. Anyway, I hope that helps somebody. Amanda Humphrey, Mandy, remember, everyone, those who we have lost do not go away. They walk beside us every day. Thank you so much for my card reading, Rainbows. Much appreciated. Oh, my pleasure, Mandy. And you're quite right. Our loved ones are with us always. And not in a creepy way. You know, they're not watching you go to the bathroom or being intimate with somebody. They're not watching. They don't care about that. But they're with you to encourage you and to guide you. Susan Crook says, thank you for my reading. Not sure what to make of it. I was hoping for a more happier message like everyone else. I think my message cast a gloom on your channel. Sorry. I don't remember it as being gloomy. Susan, go back and listen to it again. Messages are always meant to uplift. So, you know, I'm in half a trance when I do my readings. If you feel that it was gloomy, then I didn't communicate the message properly, and I apologize for that. And I'm just pulling you a card. I choose to learn through love. It's about love and hope. Yeah, if I've come across as though the message is gloomy, that is not the correct spirit behind the message, and I apologize for that. Signs. There are signs all around you of the love that comes from above. And look at that. You are a powerful person. You have the power within you to embrace not only love but joy. Focus. Yeah, focus on positive aspects of the message. And look at that. You are divinely guided. So I apologize if I've given you a wrong impression. The messages from Spirit are always encouraging and uplifting. And if I did not achieve that and I did not bring that forward, then that is my mistake. Not meant to be and not meant to be gloomy. If you're reading it as gloomy, or if I've said it as gloomy, then that's my mistake. All right, Susan, I hope that helps you. Irene, how are you? I haven't seen you for a little while. Does your sister have a message for you? Absolutely. Let's see, Irene. What does Irene's sister say? The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Ah, that's so interesting. You know, sometimes we pray, can I win the lottery? Or less informed, less enlightened people might. They think they need to win the lottery, but what they really need is love. So I always, when I'm asking for help, I always ask for the help that is going to be the highest good for myself and for everybody. And yes, I do ask for specific things. But sometimes I'll give you an example. I was looking for a job for 3 years. I had my own practice, my own business, but I was looking for a job because I didn't want to run my business anymore. And there was one particular business that I went for an interview, and I'd been for an interview about 3 or 4 times on 3 or 4 different times when this particular job came up. And that's really what I thought I needed. I thought I needed that particular job, and I was so focused on it. I kept applying. Every time it became vacant, they had several of these positions, and I kept getting no, 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 no. And that's what I thought. That was my dream job. And now I got a different job, and I realized, looking at it, that other one, that wouldn't have been the right thing for me. This is the right thing for me. So this is what it means when they say, forget what you think you need, because those in spirit have higher answers than what we can ever imagine. Trust your divine timing. And look at this, on the bottom of the deck, message from your sister. Reunion of the souls. There will be a time, and it's no time soon, there will be a time when you pass, and when you do pass, you will be reunited with her. Wow, what a beautiful message. Okie dokie. Rob. Wow, my dad Izzy passed in 1984, even longer than my mom. Dad must be with mom. Absolutely, they are together. Amanda Humphrey, Mandy. Could you please ask if my dad 93 or mum 2015 or sister dearly departed in February of this year? Who do you feel, please? Oh, that is so tough. So sorry to hear about your sister passing this year. She-wolf, unleash the wild within. I'm getting that's a sister energy. Her message to you is transform and unveil your gifts. Don't be shy. Don't waste the time that you've got. Let your voice be heard. Wow. Here you go, Mandy. Oh, okay. And I'm going to be winding up soon because I've been on for over an hour and my wrist is really starting to hurt. So anybody who wants to ask a question, ask it right now. And I will do the final ones that are left, but I'm going to be closing the readings. So I'm going to read this one, and from Countess Calthorpe. And I will read all the others that I've already asked, but then I'm going to be closing off the readings. I won't be taking any more questions. So while I'm reading for Countess Calthorpe, if you've got a question, put it in, because when I'm finished that reading, I'm not going to accept any more questions, all right? Please, I would like to hear from my father who died in 2012. I never got to say goodbye. Oh, Countess Calthorpe, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's a very tough. It's a very, very tough thing not getting to say goodbye. And this one's come up. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. And you know what this tells me? This tells me that in any moment, you can say that goodbye. Surrender to the powerful presence of love. That's your father. He's with you always. And he's saying, you can say goodbye to me now. You can write him a letter. You can meditate, light a candle, and then actually speak it through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. It's not too late to say goodbye. It's not too late to say goodbye. And he knows your heart. Oh, and look what's on the bottom of the deck. Somebody else earlier was asking about not being able to say goodbye. And this is the same card that came up. It's the same message for you. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. This is you and your dad, together always. Love that cannot separate you. And he wants you to have faith that he already knows you would have been there to say goodbye if you could have. He doesn't blame you. He doesn't judge you. He doesn't regret that you couldn't say goodbye, because what he remembers is your life and your love for him and his love for you. And his love for you will never, ever be broken. So I encourage you, if you need to do that, say goodbye, to get that healing, you might want to go to his gravesite if he has one, light a candle, say some prayers, take in some flowers, and say that goodbye. And please, 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 he wants you not to be held back or be in pain over the fact that you couldn't say goodbye, because you can still say goodbye, because he is with you every moment of every day. Okay? Every moment of every day. And I've just picked this one up, and I was shuffling, and that bottom one came up. It's the reunion of the souls. You will be reunited with him one day in spirit, but at the moment, and that will be in the divine timing, but at the moment, he's watching over you. He's watching over you. He's always with you. And look at that, the masculine energy at the bottom, and the emotional release. Yeah, cry if you have to, but give yourself that opportunity. And you can have somebody with you as well for emotional support, or you can do it privately, whatever is going to help you. I remember once, well, it was my brother's girlfriend at the time. She told me about when her father passed, and this is a lesson that Spirit wants everybody to know about. So when Jane's father passed away, she was a teenager, and he had been quite sick, but he was at home. And then one day she wanted to go out to a disco, and he said no. He wanted her to stay home that particular night. And she threw a teenage tantrum, and she said, "I hate you," and she slammed the door and she walked out. That was the last thing she ever said to him, because he died that night. And she lived her whole life to regret it. So the lesson about those of us who have not had a chance to say goodbye is to make sure that nothing is left unsaid, but with the people that you love, in case that happens, in case they pass away and you don't have that chance to say goodbye. So there's two lessons. One is never leave anything unsaid. And two, if you do leave it unsaid and you don't have that chance to say goodbye, understand and know and trust that they are always with us, and they know what's in your heart. They know how you would have wanted to say goodbye. They know, and I know it's an emotional, it feels like you don't have closure. Say goodbye. Say goodbye now. You've got that opportunity. Alrighty. I'm just going to put some hearts into the chat, and this is going to be, when you see the hearts in the chat, that's readings closed. No more questions. Can somebody just type that in? No more questions. I'm going to go through the questions that have been asked. So Countess Colthorpe, I hope that helps you, brings you some comfort or peace. Rob, oh no, you are not well. So sorry. Hope it isn't COVID. You get aching joints and fogginess. Maybe it causes the moodiness too. Rob, I'm at that age as a lady where it's most likely hormonal. Anyway, that's why the doctor's going to do the test. And then if the hormones are not showing to be out of whack, then yes, he will look at other things. But thank you for that suggestion. Long COVID, I know, is really a bad thing. Mandy says, "Bless you, Rainbow. You take the help if you need it. Let me know how you get on with HRT." I will do, Mandy. And you can email me if you want for a more private conversation. You go to my channel name, you'll find my email address there. rainbowpyramid8@gmail.com. Friends Connection, thank you so much. I certainly agree. Well, thank you very much, Friends Connection woman, mama. Hillary, thank you so much. That resonated powerfully. Oh, thank you. I popped a letter in her coffin. So interesting that came up. Exactly. She knows what you said in that letter. She just wants you to let that go now. Let that go. That's not... Yeah, just remember the love you had for each other. Hillary, thank you so much. That resonated powerfully. Oh, yes, no, that was you, Hillary. Yes, you popped the letter in the coffin. That's so interesting. Perceptive bystander. What would my next step in career look like? Wow. That's an interesting question. Let's ask the travel cards. Let's see. Perceptive bystander. Ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. Interesting. Keep going forward. And then on the bottom of the deck, crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So the next step in the career is anything that looks like connecting, mending, releasing, and moving forward. And look at this. Begin now. Take your first step. And look at that. The time is now. So this is all about you taking action to move forward in your career. It's not telling us exactly what it's going to look like. Let's try one of these other cards to see if we get a more specific answer. But it's all about moving forward, slow and steady. Yeah, and in a way, I'm almost getting be the best you can possibly be where you are now, and the movement will come. But the time is now for you to be, I don't know if it's taking on more responsibility, but looking to see what doors will be opened for you. Well, that lady, she's opening the door. So be aware of what opportunities are out there, and then step out of your comfort zone. Begin now. Ascend the mountain. Keep going forward. Wow. Very interesting. Thank you for that question, Perceptive Bystander. Julie Quinn. I would love to hear from my family members. Julie Quinn. Of course. Oh, I just dropped something. Julie Quinn. Julie Quinn. Wild? Okay, not sure what that's about. Silence? Okay. That might be some kind of private message to you. But look at that. Look at all the little fishes there. The little fishes. Maybe this is wild that they're coming through. Maybe this is wild that you're here and asking this question. I'm not sure. There's a cat there. And that red moon. So that's some private message for you. And look at this. There's all these little fishes. And this lady, this cat is on a... It looks like the shell is acting as like a mobile phone. And she's got this... She's clasping like a crystal ball to her heart. So pretty much, and these little fishes, so the little fishes are the spirits of your deceased loved ones. They're with you always. And in the silence, when you give yourself time, you can hear them or feel them in your heart. Wow, what a beautiful message. You're connected, you're never alone. We love you so much. Look at that. I surrender to a power greater than me. That's about having faith. Having faith. Having faith that they're there with you. Having faith that you're on the right path. What else? When I'm in alignment with love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Wow. This is about them being with you always. Shift your perception. If you're thinking that you're not hearing from them, and I'll be doing a series of videos on how to hear from those who are in spirit. But just shift your perception. Take more notice of something that might be a sign. And this is for everybody. You can say to your loved ones who are in spirit, or to whatever spirit guides you have, you can say, show me a sign, and then you can designate what that sign is. The first thing that comes to your mind. So it might be a dragonfly, or it might be a robin, or it might be whatever it is. That first thing that comes to your mind, it might be fish. Yeah, fish on the card. And then watch out for, if you see a fish in an advert, or in a movie, or as you're scrolling through your YouTube feed, or it's up on a billboard, or it's in a song, that's your loved ones just confirming that they love you. And you know, sometimes we get a little bit stuck on, what does the message from spirit mean? What are my loved ones telling me? They encourage you. They're always encouraging you and telling you that you are loved and you're not alone and you're part of a greater whole. They're always telling you that. As for specific guidance, follow your intuition, because they put that in your heart as well. Okay. That was Julie. Laurie Miller says, thank you so much. I do have a place. It's just trying to decide if I can live with my boyfriend. Leaving my child at home will be tough, but I long to have more animals. Oh, Laurie, that longing in your heart is telling you something. And yeah, is there a way that, yeah, is it relying on you having to be with your boyfriend? If you're moving in with somebody, I would always recommend that you have lots of discussions beforehand. Who's going to do the dishes? Who's going to do the cooking? Who's going to look after the lawn and the house maintenance? And does he want pets? Does he want the same kind of pets? Who will look after the pets? All of that. Have all of those difficult conversations. What will happen if it doesn't work out? Having the conversations beforehand really is helpful. So if it doesn't work out, are you able to stay there on your own? Yeah, it's important to have tough. And what are you going to do if you disagree? Before my husband and I got married, we're very strong personalities. So we had this conversation about how are we going to resolve disagreements? Because when you're living separately, you can just leave. And our solution that we came up with is we'll work out who the issue is more important to, and we'll go with that person's. So, for example, going to the movies. I always wanted to watch the girl flicks about, romance and that kind of thing. My husband always wanted to watch the sci-fi movies. I didn't really care. He really, really didn't want to watch a romance movie. So that's a small example. We would always watch sci-fi because that's what he wanted, and it was more important to him. When it came to something like where our kids went to school, it was important to both of us, but it was much more important to me than it was to him. And although we disagreed, he trusted me that it was more important to me, and then he allowed me to make that decision. So we had the conversation, and that was a decision that I got to make because I felt so strongly about it. So yeah, have those conversations. All right, Raypat, thank you so much. It resonated. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you so much. Mandy, thank you. She would actually say that. I have no idea what it is that I said that she would say, Mandy, but that's fantastic. I often do channel people's words, so you are so spot on. Thank you. Oh, thank you so, Mandy. Thank you so much. Laurie, excellent advice. Thank you. Yeah, and you can look online for premarital questions. I know you're not getting married, but it's questions we should resolve before. Can ask ChatGPT things we should talk about before we move in together, and have those conversations. It'll just smooth the way, and it will also help you realize, are you both on the same wavelength? Maybe he doesn't want pets. Maybe he expects you to do all the housework. Maybe I don't know what it is, but if you have some kind of understanding before you go in, and make sure you're both on at least a similar page, and if your conversations with him show absolutely not, he's going to, and understand he's going to be saying nice things as well, but you'll be able to get a sense from him, just how you're going to organize things, what is transport going to look like? Are you both going to have a car? Are you going to have one car? What if both of you need the car at the same time? Just all those practical kind of things. Okay. Countess Calthorpe, thank you so much. I appreciate the reading. It does help. Oh, thank you, Countess. Perceptive Bystander. That was an amazing read. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Perceptive. I actually was thinking, yeah, that's amazing. Magnet to Love, may I have a reading on the modalities I'm creating and anything else I should know about, please and thank you. I've actually closed the questions, Magnet to Love. I will do a quick general reading for you. I've got an injury of my wrist, so it's very painful. The question that you ask that's more a topic for a private reading, I think, because that would be, to really get to the bottom of that, I would need to know more, and I would need more time and be able to read for you from multiple decks, which I'm not able to do in this forum. So if you want a private reading, just click on my my channel name, and then you'll find in the about, you'll find the link to the paid readings. But anyway, I'll put a few cards and see if that helps you. Discovering truth. Stand in the light of truth. Interesting. That's about following your instinct. Answer the call. The time is now. There you go. The time is now. Get ready for new horizons. Take your first step. That might be start slow, start small, start with a focus group. And never, ever forget that your light is shining brightly. Keep moving forward no matter what happens. And look at that transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. It's all very, very positive. That's all I can say. Magnet to love. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's amazing. Okay. That's a pretty amazing. Thank you to all my new members. If you're not a member, membership's only $2 a month, and I really appreciate it. It helps the energetic exchange. Thank you to the people that did super chats, and I know a lot of you have done buy me a coffee. That's, if you want to know the link, you'll just find that on my channel name, and in the about it you'll get the buy me a coffee link. That's always greatly appreciated, and I hope you have a fantastic day. And I need to do a reading for the collective before I leave. I was just about to pack up and go. And my guards are going, no, 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 hang on, we need a reading for the collective. Okay, this is for all of us watching live and anybody who comes afterwards. Enlightenment. Just keep, this is spiritual enlightenment, but also enlightenment in the way that we live our lives. Keep trying to be 1% better than last week. We don't have to change everything about ourselves all at once. And this is the thing that aggravates me with the self-help gurus. You have to do this rigorous morning routine and get up at 5 and do all these things, and then we set ourselves up to fail. No. Find what works for you. Just try and change one thing in your life to make your life an improvement over what it was last week. Just one small thing. What is the one small thing you're going to change? And I'm going to think, what is the one small thing I'm going to... one thing. I would like to spend 5 minutes each evening doing resistance band exercises. Remind me next week. Ask me if I've done it. Gratitude. I'm so grateful for all of you. And, you know, sometimes gratitude can be appreciation. So gratitude, it's become a bit of a cliche. It's like this jumping for joy kind of emotion. But what do you appreciate? I don't jump for joy when I flick the light switch and the electricity comes on, but I sure appreciate it. I appreciate my family, even when they're difficult. I appreciate my job, even when I struggle to do it. Yeah, so what do you appreciate in your life, and how can you show that appreciation? And courage. Have courage. Have courage this coming week. And remember to relax and go with the flow. That doesn't mean don't take action yourself. You do need to take action, but don't resist, especially when Spirit is trying to lead you on a path. Yeah. When Spirit is trying to lead you on a path, don't be scared about going off the path, and just keep trying new things, different things. If something you're doing isn't working, just adjust it a little bit. Like this week, I've been drinking more water. That's just a tiny little thing that I've done to help myself. So go with the flow is, yeah, try not to be involved in other people's drama I'm getting. So if other people are unhappy or causing a scene or an argument in your family, try not to be sucked into the negativity of it. Yes, you can help be a peacemaker, but, yeah, you know, sometimes my mother gets upset because of certain things people have said to her, and I just try and say to her, well, you know, shake it off. Don't let that negative energy hold you back. Wow, what a wonderful, wonderful time. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate you. And may the angels walk with you now and always.